Hello, hello. I'm the official narrator. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today we're looking at Yamper and Boltund, another trend in Pokemon where they have a physical, fast-ish, I suppose, cat-dog thing with Manectric, and then Luxray, Zebstrika, and now Boltund. It's a pattern. Quadruped, that's a better way of putting it. Sparky's not a good nickname, but I'm only acknowledging it because I remember a joke as a kid where it was like, what do you call a dog with no hind legs and metal balls? Sparky. So I'm going to acknowledge that because to me, I think back to a childhood joke where Sparky, I guess, was a common dog's name or something like that. Do I think it's good? No. Sparky was, I want to say, used in the anime for Pikachu by Richie, and then the Eevee brothers, I think, had Jolteon named Sparky. So it's appeared in the anime. There's other choices. I don't think it's any better on those, but if you care. And then Bolt. Is Bolt a dog film? Hold on. Bolt is dog film. Okay, there you go. That one's fitting. Do I really care for it? I mean, no, but I'm not going to shit on it. I'm just going to say, hey, I wouldn't use it, but I understand it, and I guess it makes sense. Alright, this one, I mean, I'm not surprised technically to see it, but this one's what I personally use, and it's for sentimental reason. So 100% this goes against the things I say. No deity-based nicknames because they're just cliche and overdone, blah blah blah. It's not creative. Every single fucking fire type is Hephaestus. Wow, how original. Fuck yourself. But for me, this one's a sentimental one because childhood, my sister's dog, it wasn't my property, I was 12, but whatever, was named Zeus. That's what she chose to name it, so Zeus. Dog. Electric. It just kind of fit to me, and that was it. It was a border collie, not a corgi or whatever Boltund technically represents, but I just thought, and also based in Galar, which is England, and we had that dog in England, so there's another layer. Would this be something I'd recommend to anyone else? No. But for me, it's just a little sentimental thing where it's like, I'm gonna let it slide, and unlike most people who name their dogs, a dog didn't have a terrible name. I'm gonna acknowledge Livewire. We've seen it a couple times in the past as far as generic electric type nicknames. I want to say the Electabuzz episode is one of the earlier ones I can think of running into it. But I need to ask why Fester? Why Fester? Greyhound, is that what he's based off of? It is a Greyhound, or English Foxhound. This is an interesting thing, wonder if that's true. Cute. Because Greyhound, that kind of makes me think of Santa's Little Helper, but that wouldn't fit. You could maybe put Santa Helper, and that's about it. I'll acknowledge this one for being an alternative to Bolt. Again, I've never actually seen that film, so I don't know how obvious people are going to know the casting for that one is, but sure, just because it has a pun in the actor's name, why not? Volt was on Ranker, and I was just like, wow, that's incredibly not worth acknowledging. But I don't know, maybe it's based off this. I want to acknowledge this little point just because it's interesting to me. First of all, Denny is apparently older than my parents. Grew up in the 1960s, what I would assume that means he was born in the 50s. But he talks about who lets the dogs out by the Baja Men. Would I recommend that as a nickname? No. But maybe you would. I'm going to acknowledge Crypto. I feel like we don't really see that, and it kind of fits the dog breed. Someone can correct me, someone that's more Superman. But I mean, his presentation and the way he poses himself feels kind of fitting for a Crypto to me. So just acknowledging that one. This lad here took an interesting route of naming Yamper after dogs that like he knew. And you know, some of them are interesting names, but I want to know the lad who decided Barkingham was a good choice for their real human dog. I think the best dog name I've ever seen or met or whatever was this dude who named his dog Cocaine. He called her Coke for short. I just like that concept.
Now, as your counselor, I'm here to tell you about drugs and alcohol and why they're bad, okay? So, first of all, smoking's bad. You shouldn't smoke. And alcohol is bad. You shouldn't drink alcohol.
Electrocutioner. That would fit. I mean, old yeller. Jesus. Okay, yeah, you know, that's a dog. And it's yeller colored. What's that, lassie? Timmy fell down a well? You know, I suppose now looking at it, Bolt is a little uninspired for a name, considering it's half of its name already. Still gonna ignore it, just because we haven't really seen any better ones. Snoopy is always okay. Taser is another generic electric type nickname. Jewel is another one. We haven't seen that one in a while. Terabyte, Gigabyte, if you wanted to. Fuck me up! Alright. I was looking at this Bolt Run to the Boltund, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, some little kid really spent money on this. I think the good thing they got me, though, was relationship married. This dog is married. Alright, man. You do you. Alright, this is it. This is the bottom. And I'm just going to tell you straight up, Bolt is the most popular suggestion for this Pokemon. Just hands down. If you didn't think about it, well, everyone else did. I don't feel like there was anything I really felt the need to write down or was like super captivated by. Like, the answers were okay at best. Comment suggestions, we have Sherlock Bone, Corsi, Houndoom from Campsite. Okay, cool. Nothing in particular that excites me. So that's that. Like, I don't know. I don't got anything else to say, anything else to add. Boltund was just kind of there. I don't know if I could recommend a different Pokemon, because I definitely feel like this one's separate from the others. Like, there are other dog Pokemon, sure, but like, the theming is so different. Like, Houndoom, Arcanine, Manectric, like, none of them I feel like could be shared. So I don't really have any recommendations for you. So, any ideas and suggestions you have, feel free to put in the comments below. Give a thumbs up to the ones you think are good. Let us know what you'd use, what you'd recommend. I personally just named mine after childhood dog I had back when I lived in the Galar region. So, yeah, that's that. Let's see if you guys can top it.